Hi Gemini, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. Let's get started on your December tarot reading. So your focus for this month, which is majority of Sagittarius season, is Neptune. So Neptune is one of those planets that's not really very impactful within our, zodiac and constellations and all that stuff. But it is there. And it kind of makes me feel like you're just at this point where you're like, I just want to be different. I just want to do shit different. Like, that's what I kept hearing when I pulled the card. I feel like you're about to create a new way for people to see you. Like, you're going to show people a new side of yourself, whether it's outrageous, outlandish, you don't care. You're like, I'm going to just do it because I want to be freaking new. I want to reinvent myself. All right, so the middle of December is the 11th through the 20th. Oh, okay. All right, so Five of Wands is what I'm seeing here. So in the middle of December, you definitely are no longer fighting. I think at one point you were like inside of the, boxing ring. And then for some reason you just took off your gloves or, whatever. You hopped out of the ring and you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. And everybody's like, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm doing my own thing. That's what I'm doing. That's the energy that I feel for you in the middle of December. So again, it kind of makes sense that, in the beginning I was telling you like how I feel like people are looking at you like you're different, like you're acting different. And you're like, I'm just living my best life. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so the cards that we have here, the first card that we have is the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the first thing I was hearing was the, what's that song? The Dog Days Are Over. Like, you're over all the bullshit. Like, you have literally moved past all of the crap that used to, like, torment you. The people that used to get on your nerves, like, help you not succeed. You're past all of it. Like, you're past it. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So there's still some things or people or, whatever you're still dealing with. I feel like this is still here. We're going to get a clarification card in just a second. But there are still some things lingering. And when I said that, the first thing I was thinking was like leeches. It could be people still trying to pull from your success or something like that. And then we have the Empress in reverse here. So yeah, there's somebody who feels underappreciated, or you need to stop giving your time or help to people and help yourself. Like, make sure you're taking care of yourself, Gemini. Make sure that you're giving yourself the love or appreciation or the time that you need to heal, because you can't help anybody else if you can't help yourself. So yeah, I'm also feeling like with this Neptune energy, it's starting to stand out more in the middle of your December. It's almost like you're living a dream, like you're living the life that most people would want. And so that comes with good things and bad things, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see with this. So what did you get completely away from? Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Wow, this is such a powerful combination here. I absolutely love this combo. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands and Three of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you created this, you created the world that you wanted to live in. You created your own reality. Yo, this is dope. This is one of the best card combos I've seen in a very long time. So you've created your reality. Like, you're living the life that you want. Like, you created your dreams and now you're living them. Yo, that was beautiful. All right, so now I see why people were saying that you're acting different. Okay. All right, so Seven of Wands. So what are you still fighting off, or what's still lingering? Like, what is that? Ace of Swords. So I kind of feel like you okay, when you get famous or whatever, you have a lot of people who support you, but you also have a lot of people who talk shit or they say things thinking that you're not a person, negative shit. All the past things that people have said to you in your past, when you have time to sit by yourself, you're thinking of it and it kind of messes with you a little bit. So just be careful of that. I'm going to get you an advice card on how to deal with that. And this Empress energy, I definitely feel like you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself. But let me just get some clarification on why this is showing up. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you have a lot of people telling you what you should do, how you should do it. It could be about money or how you're running your business or how your brand or whatever this is. The success that you have, it brings a lot of talkers, a lot of people who are just trying to tell you hey, do this, hey, do this. Oh, hire me for this. I could do this for you. And you're having to pick out or weed out rather what is good for you. I really suggest that you take some time to silence the noise. Silence the noise. It's almost like if you have paparazzi all around you and they're just taking mad pictures of you, and at some point that gets tiring. I think Kim Kardashian's daughter a few years ago. Like they were like all taking pictures of her and her mom was just posing, and the daughter was like, no pictures please, like, you know, she's a little kid. So it's like that shit gets tiring for anybody. All right, so let me go ahead and see what energies might be affecting you in the middle of December, because I feel like you need to be alone. I don't want to say who's around you that should be. I want to see like who you should probably stay away from, the energies rather. And then we'll get an advice card as well too. All right, so I think you should stay away from an Aquarius that's showing up here, or somebody who has a very fixated way of communicating. And if you find that this communication way is very toxic, or it drains you, or it's just annoying, like stay away from it. All right, so for all these voices and shit coming at you, what's the advice to deal with this? The Star. So the Aquarius energy is what you're supposed to stay away from, but it's also your advice. So the same way that they have a fixed way of communicating, you have to find your fixed way of communicating as well, your fixed mindset. So you have to make sure that you know who you are. You have to make sure you know exactly what you believe, so that nobody can shift that, okay? So I think you have to be very mentally strong, which, again, I feel like you're at a status where a lot of people they're able to notice you, or they're able to have access to you, like socially or whatever the case is. And so you just have to know like your stance and everything, I feel. Let's see how you're showing up in the middle of December. We got 2 cards. Okay. So you're showing up as conflict. So yeah, I feel like it's starting to weigh on you a little bit. So please, please, please make sure you find techniques that help you get through stuff, especially if you're dealing with something like fame, or something where a lot of people have access, or even politics, whatever the case is. Like, make sure you are having tactics and techniques that help you stay calm and sane. I'm seeing that everybody else around you, or this person, remember I was saying this energy, I was saying that watch out for, they're showing up as the Lovers. So I feel like there's somebody who's always been in your corner, or your life rather, and they've been here for a lot of shit, and so they'll use that as their reason to say like, how you gonna do me like that, or how are you gonna like not be cool with me anymore, like I've known you since grade school, or whatever the case is. But don't just take what they're saying. Think about how they've treated you all that time, and then evaluate if they deserve to be in your life while you're at the peak of it, or while you're living your dreams, because I feel like they're gonna use that to manipulate you. But you know that person better than I do, so you just make sure you know what you're doing when it comes to that. So yeah, that is your December reading. Thank you so much for watching this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.